Alright, so here we go again. I just factory resetted the router, which was an expert, so he is into computer science much more than I am. I'm just like a hobby hacker, if you want to name it. I'm not even considering myself a hacker. And yeah, as you can see, the connection is somewhat wonky already again. And this is using LAN, so I hope normally it interrupts after a few seconds or minutes. But what I observed this time, I just flashed root and yeah, flashed matches to obtain root access, and it's working fine. So it tried to prevent me from doing that, but when I went booted to twerp, I just had like resource busy bullshit, and yeah, that was something weird which I observed like more than once. So I couldn't format the user data from twerp, so I did it via fastboot. That worked just fine. Yeah, now I just set up the phone, and I wanted to snap this on video. So as you can see, um, yeah, well, uh, so it's saying that's a new configuration. So it's supposed to just use 2.4 gigahertz, but we just left it default. So to see how fucked up this really is, and here, computer guy said, well, I don't expect you to have any issues. Um, well, that didn't turn out to be right. Um, so yeah, but well, to from a normal perspective, it should be fine. But it's saying connection unstable again, and if I connect to VPN, it might. I just left it, and yeah, now I'm connected to my network, so it allows to connect to VPN. But what happens if I follow these instructions? Um, yeah, so I wanted to show you what happens from a fresh boot. So I'll just reboot the phone again. Since this is interesting because it verifies my thesis that this is used to redirect you to a compromised channel, or let's say compromising your connection with this hotspot like connection unstable. Do you want to do you want to retry or connect to a different network or whatever? So it's always disabling secure startup as well. So that's something I observed, which I linked to Magisk and Magisk module previously, but which isn't accurate. And now it's taking like ages to boot, and might just claim that it restored from a fatal crash. Not sure if this is going to be the case this time. So as long as music is playing, we've got some LAN connection, and I'll just type the password here real quick. Don't use a pin, use a password. It's just yeah, way safer. So phone should boot up now. And I didn't try anything advanced with Viagra and such, so let's see. This time it seems to work fine, so to be continued.